Hello, I'm Sudarshana Starshine Star. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. It's a beautiful Friday, June 7th. It is the last day, the third day of the new moon, and it's also every Friday is Mahalakshmi Day. It's a day to celebrate a very beautiful, powerful, creative aspect of Mother Divine called Mahalakshmi. Before I start this clip, I'm going to do what I always do in all of my clips. I'm going to say 3 opening prayers. They're short, they're in Sanskrit and Telugu. It's to bless, purify, uplift, sanctify, and protect you, me, and this clip. They're the Guru Mantra, the Ganesha Mantra, and the Gayatri Mantra. Om, 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam Tasmahi Sri Guruve Namaha. Om Suklam Bharataram Vishnum Sashivarnam Chatobhujam Prasanavadhanam Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Prashantaye. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachotayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right, I'm going to begin a wonderful series of readings from a beautiful book by my Sri Sai Kaleshwara Swami called The Divine Mystery Fort. There's a little subtitle on it. It says Teachings of Sri Sai Kaleshwara Swami of Penukonda, Volume 1. Sri Kaleshwar took his Mahasamadhi, he left his body in 2012 at the age of 39, but he's still very much around. And I'm going to start with the introduction. This is very beautiful, very interesting storytelling. So I hope you enjoy it. Relax, just soak it all up, and we'll see how far I can go on this clip before I have to do another one. Here we go. Introduction. Veerabrahmendra's predictions. Most chapters in this book are assembled from several talks. However, this section came from an individual talk given in March 2000. 400 years ago, an incarnation of Brahma named Veerabrahmendra meditated in the Yugantri caves of South India. He wrote a book, the Kalajana, and I'm going to interrupt this reading by spelling that for you guys. It's spelled Kalajana. He wrote a book, the Kalajana, about the future of the entire world. Whatever he wrote, that astrology is 1000% coming true each step. We still have that book. It is an Indian treasure. The Indian government has released only some of that saint's predictions. Unbelievable great things and sad things, he wrote. He went to Yugantri as a normal person. At that time, he was 29 or 30 years old. He had no job, so he went to a woman, Bachama, who was a big landlord with many cows. She said, "You can go and take care of my cows." Veerabrahmendra took all the cows to the forest to find Shiva. He wanted to meditate, so he took a stick and threw it into the air and went into the caves. That stick stayed in the air and did what was needed to protect the cows. Other cowherders watched that stick. It circled around the cows while Veerabrahmendra meditated. When Veerabrahmendra came out of the cave in the evening and brought the cows back to the village, the cows' stomachs were full and they gave a lot of milk. The cowherders complained to Pachama. "Veerabrahmendra is doing some magic. He throws the stick and it goes around in the air. He's a little weird. You have to be careful." Pachama did not believe them, but after the cowherders told the same story hundreds of times, she decided, why can't I go and see? She went on top of a hill and watched. She saw the same thing as did the cowherders. Veerabrahmendra threw a stick into the air and disappeared into a cave. She thought, who are you, my dear boy? Then she went back to the village ahead of Veerabrahmendra. When Vera Brahmendra returned, she sat innocently as the workers distributed the milk. At midnight, she knocked on his door. "May I come inside?" He said, "Welcome." Then she started asking questions. Then he replied, "I know why you came here. You went to the forest and you saw. I am finished with my work for you. I came with the purpose to meditate here and to write something. Mother Divine is teaching something that I have to write. I have a commitment to her. She's telling and I'm writing. That is my character in this life." But Chama wouldn't believe it. "Who knows about the future? Just your buttering up. Tell the present." "I can't tell the present. I can only tell the future." All the people heard this and went crazy. "Hey, maybe you gained some magic powers through doing something bad. You have to tell the present." Finally, he convinced her. Then he left her house and spread that future astrology, the Kaleshwara. At the time, the people didn't believe him. He got married and had 6 children. Even though he had unbelievable energy, the saint's karma was that his 6 children were the biggest fools, stupids, in the universe. Then he got one beautiful student, Siddhaya. He was like a Siddhartha, Lord Buddha, as a boy. He was a Muslim boy. He was a 23-year-old boy ready to get married with a beautiful girl when his parents sent him to do some shopping in the market. He saw some dead bodies in the market, some leprosy people begging in the street, an old woman walking in the street, and a lot of beggars. His mind completely changed. What is this creation? That night he was sleeping with the girlfriend who was to be his wife. He heard people crying as they brought bodies to the burial ground. His heart ached. That moment created the thought in his mind, what is God's secret? What is this big mystery? One day I also have to die. One day maybe I will get a disease. What is this karma? Why is there such big struggling? It was 3 a.m. and Vera Brahmendra was meditating in the same village. Vera Brahmendra sent a light to Siddhaya's bedroom. "Follow me. I can give the answer to you. Follow me." Siddhaya opened the doors and followed the light. That light led Siddhaya to Vera Brahmendra. Then Vera Brahmendra opened his eyes. "My dear boy, I've been waiting for you." Then Siddhaya said, "Who are you? Why did you call me here?" "I saw real struggles in your heart to know the nature of God's creation. That is the type of soul I need. I want to spread the divine energy through you." So Siddhaya joined Vera Brahmendra as a student. A couple of days later, Siddhaya was supposed to get married with that beautiful girl. The Muslims and Hindus had big religious fighting at the time, so the parents hated Siddhaya going with the Hindu master. The parents got so mad that they attacked Vera Brahmendra with knives. "You did some black magic on my kid. You took him. We have to kill you." "Okay, kill me." Then they begged their child, "Come back. Vera Brahmendra's not fair. You have to come back. There is a beautiful girl waiting for you. Get married, be free, and be happy. See, your master is also married with 6 children." Then the master said to Siddhaya, "If you like, go, my dear child." But inside, in his heart, he was saying, "Don't go." To the outside world, he was saying, "Go. Do whatever your heart says. Let yourself go." The master's inner energy hooked Siddhaya strongly. The master really wanted to teach him and make him into a powerful master. The parents tried and tried to get Siddhaya to leave, but that boy was so stubborn. He wanted to learn supernatural things. He stayed with Vera Brahmendra. Then finally the parents gave up. But Siddhaya was very innocent and couldn't learn supernatural things. So his duty was to simply walk with the master and take care of the master's needs. Vera Brahmendra's other students and his children had no faith when he lectured on supernatural things. One day, all of them were walking with the master when they found a dead dog in the street. The master tested everyone. "Who's going to eat that dead body? Take one leg and eat it." There was a terrible smell, a really terrible smell. The students and Vera Brahmendra's children thought, "You are really crazy." Then Virabrahmendra looked to Siddhaya. Hey, you want to eat it? I'm happy to eat it if you give the order. All the students stepped back. Only Siddhaya remained. Whatever you say, I'm happy to do it. Then he prayed to the master and took the dead dog's leg. When he started to eat the dog's leg, it turned into a fruit. All of that dog's dead body turned into a fruit. When it turned into fruit, all students bowed and were ready to eat the fruit. In the final day, when Virabrahmendra had to enter Jiva Samadhi and leave his body, he gave a final test to the students. There were no flowers around his Samadhi place. Virabrahmendra said, "Go and pick up some flowers. Go in the north direction to another village and buy flowers and come back." No one wanted to go because the Jiva Samadhi time was in a few hours. Only Siddhaya went. He ran and ran and ran some kilometers to buy flowers. He wanted to come back in less than 2 hours to be there when Virabrahmendra went into his final Samadhi. 15 minutes after Siddhaya left, the master went in his Samadhi shrine. Then the people in the village closed the door of the Samadhi shrine behind him. Until that time, Virabrahmendra had never given Siddhaya any gift, nothing, no spiritual power. Now Virabrahmendra was gone. Meanwhile, Siddhaya was running in the forest to get the flowers, and an old saint appeared. The old saint asked, "Where are you going?" "Don't stop me. I have to run further to buy some flowers. My master is taking Jiva Samadhi. He asked me to bring some flowers. I am the only person running." "Hey, stupid. I'm coming from your master. He already went into Samadhi." Siddhaya was not very smart and did not realize what was happening. I'm running so fast. How could this old saint have come that far this fast? Of course, Virabrahmendra had already left his body, but Siddhaya didn't believe it. The saint said, "Anyhow, you do one thing. Take that leaf and this leaf and that leaf." Through those leaves, Siddhaya got a transmission of supernatural power that transformed him. He had passed many tests, and in his final test he had shown total devotion and shown that he would sacrifice his personal desires in order to serve his master. As a result of having such humble devotion, Siddhaya would eventually do unbelievable miracles in South India. We can still see both their samadhis in the Karapar district. They hid all of Virabrahmendra's palm leaf manuscripts and everything in his samadhi place. Finally, the government found it. They took it out and they read it and they spread what he wrote. What he wrote a few hundred years back is coming true. Exactly everything is coming true. 100% it's coming true. It is proof that what the ancient people wrote was absolutely right. Nowadays, when an author writes something, it is his own thoughts. The previous people, before they wrote one word or one letter, they meditated unbelievably hard, and then they wrote it. It had to come from that energy, or they never wrote it. That is the greatness of the Indian Vedas. One part of what Virabrahmendra wrote was about the earthquakes and floods. He wrote mostly about India's future. He wrote about a tree starting to give milk and a cow delivering a pig baby. It will happen in India. And he wrote about our home, Penukonda. When he was walking from Penukonda to Lake Pakshi, he came to the Krishna-Devaraya fort that is next to our ashram. He wrote, "A person will come with Mother Divine energy. One day he will lead the world. In a few hundred years, a person will come. He will stay here near the palace. The whole world will treat him as a Mother Divine. His energy, one of his energies, will take care of this planet, one part of this planet. He will spread a huge light in this universe through his messages." He mentioned this a few hundred years ago, and the palace is next to our ashram. And that is why the Indian government is saying, maybe he's Sri Sai Kaleshwara Swami. God, the cosmic energy, gives responsibilities to certain souls when we come on this planet. Another soul will be responsible for millions of souls. One soul will be responsible for only a few souls. One soul will be responsible for billions of souls. Does it mean that this soul is great and that soul is not great? It's not like that. It's different. It's the blessings of the cosmic. All right, I'm going to end this clip here. And very soon I'm going to be doing a part 2 of this reading. And I'm going to close with the closing prayer. What I'm saying is, God bless all beings in all worlds. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. God bless all of you. God bless you and yours. I'm giving you big hugs and all of my love. I ask that whichever format you're watching this on, that you please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. If it's on my latest TikTok channel, my newest one after being banned twice, the name of that TikTok channel is Kaleshwara, and the username is at StarshineStar909. My main YouTube channel is called It's the Dazzling of the Light, or you can just go to YouTube and type in at you can just go to YouTube and type in at Sudarshana Starshine Star to access all of the clips there. Big hugs. Have a beautiful rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend. And I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye for now.